Good evening, Bahamas, on the broadcast tonight. More Haitian migrants apprehended. This as an Anglican archdeacon says it's time to stop being emotional over the immigration issue. Plus, the Elizabeth Estates Member of Parliament talks big plans for his constituency for 2018, and ERCA awards its inaugural ICT competition winners.
Is brought to you by Alive, the nation's newest and best LTE network.
Good to be alive.
Welcome to our news, the weekend edition, and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Knowles. With just days left until the Minnis administration is expected to implement strict immigration measures, and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force reporting that earlier today it was successful in apprehending a Haitian sailing sloop attempting to gain entrance into the southern Bahamas. Reports are that MBS Leon Smith, commanded by Lieutenant Commander Stephen Roll, was on patrol in the southern Bahamas when it intercepted, boarded, and subsequently detained the vessel some 30 miles southwest of Great Inagua. Reports are that at least 87 migrants were on board. The vessel was sighted and reported to the Defense Forces Operations Command Center by a U.S. CG fixed-wing asset, which was also operating in the area, resulting in its apprehension. The Defense Force has been involved in the apprehension of 1,200 migrants, mostly Haitian nationals, for the year. Well, meantime, Vice President of the Bahamas Christian Council, James Palacios, is weighing in on the controversial immigration issue. Palacios says it's time to stop being emotional over the matter and take real steps to solve the issue that has plagued the country for decades. Our Jasmine Brown reports.
Bahamians, we just need to learn how to treat one another properly. Yes, with all this apprehension of illegal immigrants and all that kind of stuff, the Anglican Diocese's position has always been people who have good reason to be here and have right of access to citizenship by virtue of having been here and now turned 18, they need to have their status regularized and made permanent.
The issue of illegal immigration has been a hot topic in recent weeks. Over the last 2 months, Haitian sloops landed undetected in southwestern New Providence. Both landings occurred just a short distance away from the Defense Force base. Before those landings in late October, Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis announced that illegal migrants in the Bahamas must leave the country by December 31, 2017. While speaking in the House of Assembly, Dr. Minnis warned that there would be an aggressive pursuit and deportation will be the fate of anyone who does not comply. He also underscored that the deadline applied to all nationalities, adding that Bahamians and residents who also employ these illegal persons have the same timeline by which to either regularize them or cease employment. Minnis stressed that people who employ illegal migrants after this time will be prosecuted and employ Department of Immigration officials to execute their duties in a professional and humane manner. Palacios said he fully supports the Prime Minister's pronouncement.
Those who are here illegally, just how the Prime Minister, I'm fully in support of the Prime Minister's position. Please leave, or we will cause you to leave. You have to have law and order in your country. It's as simple as that, you know. Do it humanely, as I'm sure the Immigration Department is attempting to do. And as far as some marriages are concerned, you'll see some marriages of convenience, and that will happen. But you try to avoid that as much as possible. But we really need to make sure that our borders more and more secure.
As for those who are entitled to status, Palacios says it simply takes too long and is creating deep-seated issues within society.
You should not have people who have spent all their life here not having some kind of permanent thing. You're just causing a lot of resentment. Integrate them into the community.
Reporting for our news, I'm Jasmine Brown.
All right, thanks, Jasmine. In other news, the Member of Parliament for the Elizabeth constituency already has a long list of plans for his area for next year, including an intense cleanup program and education revamping plans. Giorgio Bain tells us more.
The Minister of Health and MP for Elizabeth is confident that he will fulfill those campaign promises made to Elizabeth constituents on the campaign trail earlier this year. Since winning, Sands says he has embarked on keeping his promise to improve the quality of life for residents in his area.
It's been an exciting 2017. It's difficult to express the gratitude that I've had to be able to serve not only the people of the Bahamas, but particularly the people of the Elizabeth constituency. I think the first 6 months or so of our time together, we've been very productive. Certainly the cleanup campaigns have gone very well, and now the next step is moving into the community empowerment process.
Sands says the goal of 2018 is to keep the area low on crime and high on health, clean up the area which he admits is plagued with rodents, and to open a center that will allow students to maximize their potential.
We move into 2018 now. We look forward to the community empowerment process, where we will kick off our back-to-school tutoring sessions, open up our computer lab, and we have already started a rodent and vector control program specifically for certain communities in Elizabeth. We're going to get some things done, and I want to just say thank you very much for the opportunity to serve.
Sands had this Christmas message for his constituents.
I want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a happy, safe, and prosperous New Year. And I hope that everybody gets a pair of tennis shoes and everybody gets some gym clothes so they can start walking and push back from some of that food on their plate. Merry Christmas.
Reporting for Our News Weekend Edition, I'm Giorgio Bain.
And we'll take a break here, but still ahead tonight, news from the overnight crime beat. That and more when Our News returns.